G'day guys, it's Tim here, Australia's leading financial educator and founder of Infinite Wealth. Whether it's the first time you're joining us today or whether you're a long time follower or client of ours, welcome along to the broadcast. And of course, we love to see you guys interacting with the videos. So, we'd love to see your questions, your feedback, your comments. And of course, if you get great value out of today's video, all we ask in return is that you share it with your friends and family. So today, what's the topic and what is it that we're talking about? We're into step 2, week 2 of the boot camp for your bank account. So we're talking the 12 simple steps, no matter who you are, whether you're someone that's starting out, whether you're someone that's maybe earning some good money, looking to do better with it, maybe even you're someone who's starting to invest, or even a seasoned investor. If you go and implement these 12 steps, and I'm talking this, interrupted there with a phone call. I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb next time. 12 steps, structures, apps that you can utilize. You put these things in place, they're going to completely transform your bank account over the next 12 weeks, right? So obviously last week we were talking about Acorns as an app. If you haven't, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out the video that we've got there. I'll actually put a link to it in the comment box down below so that you guys can access that. But today I'm going to talk about probably what I think is one of the single most important steps that you need to put in place, right? Now, every single person knows that you got to save, right? Now, I mean, every single person that I come along and, we've had 15,000 people attend our workshops. G'day, Garth. How are you, mate? G'day, John. Every single person that I meet, look, they know that they spend money they shouldn't, right? They know that they should be paying themselves first or savings, right? Now, the title of this video I've put is that everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Very famous saying by Mike Tyson. Every time we have a plan, of course, plans never ever go to plan, right? So the key is you've got to have a structure in place. Now, let me just kick back a little bit, and I want to share something a little bit, from my personal life, right? Sometimes people think that maybe the way that I was able to cause the wealth that I was caused because I'm smart, right? I'm no smarter than you. Maybe it was because I'm someone who's like super motivated, hard worker. That's not the case either. I'd rather sit on my couch and drink a beer, okay? Also, it's not like I had opportunities. I didn't inherit anything. I didn't get given anything. And neither was it that I'm one of those people that's good at managing money. You know how sometimes you just have people in your life that are just good at managing money? They're always saving, right? I'm not one of those people, okay? See, the key is this. How I was able to build my wealth was not by being someone who was good with money, by being someone who was good at telling the truth to themselves, okay? What do I mean by that? I was able to tell the truth to myself that I am not good at managing my money. If I've got cash in my wallet, I can guarantee you, even today, okay, within 24 hours, it is gone and I won't even be able to tell you where it is or what I spent it on. Okay, so one of the keys to being able to really pay yourself first, really start saving and have that savings become the fuel that you're going to use to build your asset base is having a structure in place. Okay, now another little side note for a second, right? So I've done some studies in neuroscience. One of the things that they've distinguished about the brain now is that we have this ability or this skill, okay, a resource called willpower. However, it is depletable. Okay, if you have a busy day, your willpower will deplete and your ability to fulfill on your commitments will be much reduced. Just picture what it's like when you've had a really stressful day and you're trying to stick to your eating plan or your fitness plan or something. It's really, really hard. Why? Because you've got no willpower, right? So I do not recommend that you use your willpower or self-discipline to pay yourself first or save. Stick a structure in place. That way you don't have to deplete it there. You've got other things you can use that for. That way the money goes in without you having to do anything, without like you having to not spend money or, cut back or any of that kind of stuff, right? So the way to do this, now there's 2 ways that I recommend. Firstly, if you're an employee, you work for someone else, right? Most likely, your employer will be more than willing to pay you into multiple accounts. It's actually very easy to set up from a payroll point of view. They could actually pay you into a pay yourself first account or a savings account or something that you're actually going to be used structured to save you money. If not, set up an automatic payment. Pretty easy to do with your internet banking. Make sure it happens the day you get paid, right? You want to make sure that you get rid of that money before you have a chance to get your hands on it. Okay, now a couple other things about this, right? Because let's not just stop there, right? One of the biggest failures that most people have when it comes to their money is they're now naive about how they deal with money. Look at me for an example, right? If I had a pay yourself first account, I had an ATM card, I would probably find reasons and things that I could justify, right? Spending that money. Oh, I'll make it up somewhere else. I'll start next week, or I really need this thing. Okay, don't trust yourself like that. Don't have an ATM card. We all know why. The second thing, don't have it on your internet banking profile, right? What do I mean by that? When you log into your bank, whether it's Combank, Citibank, Westpac, whatever it is, don't have it so you can see the account on there. Why? Because you can then transfer the money. It takes all of about 2 seconds and you can still go and buy that stuff. So make it hard, make it difficult for you to access that money, okay? That way, if you've got that structure in place, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be paying yourself first consistently over time. Now look, this is the other thing about this. Serious investors, professional investors, people I meet all the time, okay? Even though they promise themselves they're gonna do this, they never do it. Okay, this is the single most important habit you will ever learn. Take it out of your willpower, self-discipline, have a structure in place so you don't even have to worry about it, okay? Now, of course, what this might mean is initially, most people, because they spend every cent they earn, 50% of Australians spend every cent they earn, right? It might mean that you're gonna see some, your lifestyle is gonna alter a little bit. But here's the other good news about that. So in my experience of doing this almost 20 years, what I found is this: it only takes about 6 weeks, and your budget adjusts, okay? You won't even notice that money coming out, all right? So this is step number 2 in the bootcamp for your bank account series. Guys, get out there, get a structure in place, get it done today, okay? And I promise you that this is gonna have you on your path to reaching your financial goals in no time at all. Guys, that's really it from me. I hope it's been valuable for you. Like I said, comment, feedback, like, love, angry, I don't care, right? I just want to hear your feedback. And of course, if you got value out of listening to me today, please share this with your friends and family. We would love nothing more than to be able to help more people reach their goals. You guys have a fantastic weekend, okay? And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week with step number 3 on the bootcamp for your bank account. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.